yeah I do.
I love you, boo boo. Yeah, I do.
Yeah I do.
Uni, you fine. You chocolate, yeah, you taste fine. Uni. Uni, from my mind. Uni, lie. Uni, I love you, boo boo. Uni. Love you. Uni, I love you, girl. Uni, she lie. Uni, she lie. Uni, I love you. Uni. Uni, I love you, yeah I do, boo boo. Hey, Uni, you my boo. Every time you go live, I bring the crew. I don't care what Logic say, that nigga he lie. Wait, he say it, got that one more time. Uni, I drippy love you. Uni, love drippy. You can say it together, or you can say it by yourself. You can say it. Come on, Uni.
My boo.
Uni.
I love you.
Uni.
Daddy calling.
Uni, drippy love you, yeah you do, baby. I say Uni.
Everybody.
Uni. Drippy love Uni. She lie. I love you, Uni. Logic just a hater, he just wanted you to, cause I want you first. He got Quee. Hey, Quee.
Quick.
Oh, I gotta go. Honey Lot came in. Honey,
Quick.
honey, I love you, honey.
Hey,
Lot, I
quick,
love
get
you,
your
baby.
mans.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, you guys. It's going to be very short, very sweet, and to the point. And if you need to remember something lovely, take notes. Don't play my voice on your channel, period. All right, so here's the thing. You seem to have an issue with me when I have had none with you. I have played cordial. I have been nice to you. Not that you've asked me to be, but that's just who I am. I have done nothing to you. And now you are sitting up there lying on me. Not one, not two, but three people have told me the same thing. So it can't be a lie because they don't talk to each other, right? Hmm. So it all started when I asked you for help and you helped me, which I thought was a very nice thing to do. But for no reason whatsoever, right around Christmas, not knowing what I was going through, other than what I told you in an email, which was very cautious of me, because I know who you are and I know you cannot be trusted past my pinky fingertip. You went and you read the email or whatever. I have not still watched that live and don't care to. I don't watch most of your lives. You flatter yourself in thinking that people watch you. Okay? I don't. When you know that I'm watching you is when I'm there and I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'm not watching you. And that doesn't mean I'm anybody. It means that I just don't care, especially when I did nothing to you. And then you decide, oh, let me put her business out that she's not doing so well and for no reason because you're an evil, venomous, horrible human being. That's who you are. And all you do is you sit on here and you thrive off of kicking up dirt and throwing salt on other people to make you feel better about yourself because you're an insecure, weak female. And I've told you this before, but you keep on messing with me. So it's funny to me that you had enough gall in you and venom for me, a person has done nothing to you, right? To tell my business and say, oh, yeah, you need help for this dude, da 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 da, whatever you said. But, and this is what I was told, not what I heard, which usually I go vet stuff for myself. But in your case, I'd rather not because you don't get to the point. Now, so what I did was I was like, okay, well, you know what? It's not a problem. It's not a problem, right? But then you had the nerve to email me about your dog, I believe it was. Didn't open that email. You can go check it and see yourself if you have a red receipt. And then you said a couple things on my community post talking about praying and all this stuff. And it was confusing to me because I'm not sure why a person like you would ever come and say that they're praying for anyone. I don't want your prayers. I don't want your thoughts. I don't need you to even think about me. Unsubscribe. I don't even want you to remember that you know me. The reason for that being is when everyone else was not giving you the benefit of the doubt, I was. I was amongst other people. But you always seem to burn people because that's all you know how to do. Like I keep on saying, whatever happened in your life that made you this way, you take it out on everybody else. Everybody else. And whatever dysfunction is going on with you, you can blame it on anxiety, da 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 da. You know, there's a lot of us who've had way more traumatic things happen, and we don't act like you at all. You need to grow up. You can talk about where I live in my parents' house, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I haven't done? You know what? No. You sink to very low levels with people, and I'm not going to ever gang or follow somebody. I'm never going to follow anyone. And in your mind, you like to compartmentalize everyone as following other people. I follow no one. I do what no one says ever. So when you sat over there and you lied and said that I blocked you, why don't you go on my community post from a couple days ago when I said I was having a procedure and your comment is there saying that you were praying for me and it says 2 days ago, right? Because I have the screenshot of it. If you were blocked from my channel, lovely, that comment would not stand and it wouldn't say 2 days ago and nothing that you've ever written on my channel would be on there. And I think as a professional person with 16 monetized channels, you would know that of all people. Am I correct? So that's lie number one. You didn't type in my chat because you didn't press enter. Okay. So when you were trying to kick up dust, you didn't block me. I don't have a reason to block you from my chat, just like you're not blocked over here. And you never had a wrench, not recently, maybe 3 years ago on my main channel. Because number one, I don't go live because I don't care about YouTube like that anymore. You're the only person that sits up here and picks fights with people so you can make 2 cents off a live stream and then claims that you're making buku dollars. And if you are, there's idiots that are subscribing to your membership because I'm sorry, I don't care that much about gossip. Okay? What you consider content is not content to me. And that's fine, to each their own. Then you lied and you said, this is allegedly because I didn't hear it with my own ears. And I'm not going to because I'm not going to waste my time and listen to your live stream. And I actually just subscribed to you again 3 days ago because I had unsubscribed to you after you did that crap for no reason. I unsubscribed to you. I was like, man, what? what is her issue? Like, what's the problem? What did I do to her? And you've never answered that. What did I do to you? What did anybody do to you to deserve the things that you've done? It's funny because I think you were in my bushes tonight when I was live. Maybe you were one of those 6 people, 7 people. I don't care about a number. That's you. That's you. My confidence and self esteem is not built on YouTube numbers and likes and all that stuff. It's not. It's not. It's not a popularity contest on here. I'm loved in real life. Can you say that? Hmm. Anyway, you must have heard when I said that people like yourself, and I said, you know who I'm speaking to, so you got that to the heart, didn't you? That do bad things. I said good things first. I believe that God blesses them with good, you know, good things in their life. And people like you, the evildoers in this world, that just cause chaos and havoc and harm people and do things for no reason, I believe he handles you too. It may not be right now, but it happens. And when you think you're laughing at other people's tragedies and they're not as rich as you are in that trailer, which I have never seen in my life, because I live by a trailer park. Remember when I showed the trailer park on that video and you got mad at me and doxed me? When and you called me up, and that's the other time you lied on me. You called me a man. Like I was like, bro, are you kidding me? Then you said my parents had illegitimate children and all this stuff. And I'm like, you know, everyone's home is not broken. Everyone doesn't have that story. Some people's parents are happy and have been married for over 50 years. You don't have to like try to tarnish my family name. You can't do that, okay? You don't have that power. You are nobody to me. I don't think about you. I was on my Hey Linda, how you doing? Good to see you. I was on my live stream, just being cool. How have you been? And stuff came to mind. Another thing that you lied about, allegedly, was that I talked about your dog badly. Good. Glad to hear it. Now, when have you heard me talk about somebody's dog bad? If anybody remembers, wasn't my dog's death talked badly about? Didn't they make a troll account with Bam Bam on it? It was a whole bunch of stuff. I would never do that to somebody. Thank you, sweetheart. Good to see you too. Never, never done that to anybody's family. Never. I've said some horrible stuff. I'm not perfect. I have done some messed up stuff, but I'm trying to do better. Unlike you picked on all kinds of people for no reason, trying to break up friendships because you're a miserable person. You just can't be happy for anybody. Always trying to be in competition with the next person. You know, there were braids hundreds of years ago in Africa before you. I wore braids a long time ago. You can look on my trailer on my main channel and see me in braids. Does that mean you are copying off of me? No, it doesn't. Just like Michi wasn't copying off of you, and Michi's hair looks just fine. I like her hair. Unlike you, when I told her that her hair looks nice, I meant it. And if you don't think it did, then you shouldn't have said you thought it looked nice because that makes you a liar too. See what I'm saying? When we lie on here, we have to kind of make up. We can't continue the same behavior because that means you're not growing. It means you're regressing. All this rich talk you're doing, you got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. But I don't see any evidence of that. A rich person, a truly rich person, never speaks about their money. I know people who have money and they never speak about it. You just know they have money because they carry themselves in that way. They can do things that a normal person like myself can't do. And they look like it because their shoes, I look at shoes first. They have expensive shoes on, expensive clothes, they have nice homes, they go on nice vacations that no one else can attain. Not carnival cruises, honey. Okay? They do like extraordinary things that the normal person can't do and save up for a year and do. You know what I mean? That's a rich person. I won't ever be rich. I don't have to be rich. I just want to be comfortable and be able to pay my bills and go out of town and travel. That's what I want to do. I've never claimed to be rich. Never. At one point I was pretty comfortable, but I'm not now. I'll get back there. I don't like people that brag. I don't like it. There's no point in bragging about things. It's okay to show things. I mean, yeah, sharing is caring and stuff, but all the time, like, we don't care. It's a thing called privacy. Learn how to have it. When a person has a conversation, the reason why people don't talk to you is because or come in your chat. You can't have a conversation with you on or off the internet. If I were to come on your panel, you talk all over me, right? And I'm not going to yell at you because you're not worth it. Plus, it's like you try to you take on everybody else's personality. You're like a chameleon. Where is lovely? You use my phrases sometimes. You use other people's phrases sometimes. You use other people's titles for their live streams. You use their content. There's nothing original about you. Nothing. You're basic. Basic. But I talked about that's the one thing I don't like people doing this line on me. I talked about your dog. I have never said an ill word about your dog. What was laughed about, lovely, Michi said something about I had got back in the car because I was at the gas station. I mentioned that in the chat. Her chat's not up any right now, or I would have the screenshots on the screen as a receipt. Because if you were going to say something about me, you should have had the screenshots or proof of whatever on the screens, or if you were blocked in my chat, you should have shown when you were typing in my chat, because it would have happened every time you type. You would have got the same error, you know, you would have gotten that error message from YouTube, but you didn't because you couldn't attain that message because you weren't blocked. And that's a lie. And there's no reason for you to have lied. You're just trying to compile a story to get a reaction from people because people don't like me. And I could care less if people like me, especially you. Just lean in, lovely. I don't care about you. But what I do care about is when people lie on me. Didn't talk about your dog. It was a SpongeBob comment. She said, SpongeBob SquarePants ass, and my dude was like, "What?" He said, "What? Who is who?" He said, "Who is SpongeBob SquarePants ass?" Right? And I said to him something like, "Don't worry about it. It's just YouTube stuff." Didn't even mention you. You know why? Why would I mention you to him? Why? Who are you? You're not a friend of ours. You're not a person in my life. You're somebody from the internet that I will never meet. Now, if you were a person I was friends with and we were going to meet up, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's lovely. Remember the one I told you about? Da 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 da. But I didn't because I haven't and I won't. You know what I mean? You're not the center of everyone's world like you think you are. And I know this is placating. Maybe I should use simpler words for you. Is that what I should do? This is playing in to what you want everyone to do, which is talk about you so you can revive your channel, so you can get the people that weren't in your chat back in your chat, and maybe some new people from other people's communities, because that's exactly the game you're playing. And if anybody's been on YouTube for any small span of time, they can see right through you. But this is it for me. I told you years ago, I have no interest in going back and forth with you again. None. I don't hate you the way you hate me. And it's obvious that you hate me. When you wanted to start learning makeup, I sent you an old, it was a raggedy video, but I mean, I tried. It was like a tutorial on how to do makeup. This is months ago. And then you started getting into makeup. This was before I dyed my hair back um, from the highlights because my hair was breaking. But then I decided really to do it because I'm like, dang, everybody keeps on using Vaughn. Let me see if I can do something else. I don't know. So this is a rinse. But what I got coming up next is going to be different than that. It's just a matter of time. I had highlights for what, 14, 13, 14 years? It was time. And now I hear you're interested in eyelashes. Like, what are you doing? Who are you trying to be? Who? I started wearing eyelashes, what, a couple months ago. Now, oh, let's wear eyelashes. Come on, bro. You got to stop. Imitation is flattery, but not all the time. Not everything. It's flattery. Now, try to type in here. Bet you won't. Well, are you going to say your block's here too with a wrench? Huh? Are you blocked here too? Is that the lie you're going to go with? I tried to type in her chat. I don't know how you said it, but I was blocked. Where's that screen recording? Because it doesn't exist. Because it's a lie. No telling what else you lied about. But it's funny the people who say, oh, I liked Uni, but blah, 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 blah. Right? But they sit over there with you after all the stuff that you do constantly to people. It's like over, like sometimes I would be over there, but there's some stuff you start talking about, I wouldn't say nothing no more. I'm not going to be seen in the chat like that. And that's with anybody. If you start going over the line, I'm just like, gotta go. Or sometimes just because I got stuff to do. Ain't nobody got time to sit down for 4 or 5 hour lives or whatever. I'm not talking about you right now. I mean, in general. Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you. What I said about your dog was this. I was trying to remember what it was this whole time. So I think Michi said something about you weaning your dog off of some food. She said something about, and this is not me quoting her. I could be getting it wrong. So Michi, if I am sorry. I'm not trying to catch you up anything. I'm trying to give an example of what I said. You said something about her dog and what it eats, and it was she's. I mean, excuse me, not you. She said something about your dog and what it eats, and something about you had some kind of farmer's dog stuff. That stuff that looks like mush in the refrigerated section of the dog store that I've read bad reviews on. And it's really good to look at reviews, right? Look at reviews on dog food. Certain dog breeds also don't respond well to certain foods, certain brands of food you'll find. You just have to do your research. And what I said was, before I change my dog's food or do anything different that I'm not sure about, I go to my vet or I call my vet or I email my vet. Me and my vet and I have a pretty good relationship. I email them and ask them questions because I don't want to do anything wrong. You know what I mean? That's why I did that with Bam too. But he was pretty simple. She's a little special, you know? So that's all I said. I didn't say anything bad about your dog. If you felt like that was bad, uh, I don't know what to tell you. And even Michi said that she likes your dog. So she wasn't going to talk bad about your dog. So it's the things that you're twisting and turning like a tornado to your liking that really perplexes me into thinking, do you think that people don't have the power to go listen for themselves to the things that you're portraying that other people are saying? And if you guys aren't listening to other people, like when somebody, if I sit up here and tell you that Lovely said I was a dinosaur and she didn't, and you believe me, then you're stupid. Go listen for yourself or don't comment on it. Just be there for the entertainment. I mean, honestly, if you call it entertainment, if you call tearing people down and lying on them entertainment, then yeah, just do that. That's all I have to say to you. I've done nothing to you. I don't intend to do anything to you. I don't want anything to do with you past the time that you felt like you needed to do what you. I mean, dude, I'm just dumbfounded. I did nothing to you, nothing, but be supportive when I felt like it was necessary or not necessary. I don't want to say that. Um, when I felt when I felt like it or when I was available, and and sometimes I think, hey, Sakina, how you doing, sweetheart? And sometimes I think support should be reciprocated because a lot of people expect you to show up for their lives or they call you their friend and you don't ever see them darken your doorstep. That's going to change a lot with me. If I don't see you on my content, and that don't mean in my lives all the time, because everybody ain't got time to be there. But if I don't see you on a short, you're not on TikTok, you don't comment on a video ever, you're not on a community post, you can just count me out. Unsubscribe. You will not see me. Period. Because it does go both ways. It's called support. It's like the telephone. If you want to talk to me, you can pick up the telephone too. Otherwise, you ain't gonna hear from me. If I'm always calling you, there's a problem. Word on the tube street, it's something about her pet that passed away. What do you mean? No, Speedy passed away. What? Oh my God. The little baby that she just died? I was accused of laughing when her dog passed away. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God. I was really sad. That dog is so cute. Oh, mm. After what I was like that, I would never wish that on her. And that's another thing. Like, I think you're really good with the dog. Like, why would I say something bad about it? First of all, even if I don't like you, that's an innocent animal. Like, I'm not the type of person to talk about your family because I don't like you. I don't like you. It has nothing to do with your family. Okay. Uh, Something about when her pet passed away. Uh, oh wait. I was accused of laughing when her dog passed away after what I dealt with, whatever happened with my cat. Oh, I remember what happened with your cat. I'm so sorry, honey. I remember that. I'm pretty sure I said something to you on your video. But no, when her dog passed away, and I definitely show support on that too. So not sure what that's about. And that can be actually visualized in chats where she was probably being talked about, her dog was being talked about badly, and I was like, leave, man, leave the dog alone, blah blah blah. I don't do that for anybody. Like if somebody's talking about somebody's kids or family, I don't want to be a part of that ever. If okay, let's put it like this, and I hate to bring him up because he's not doing anything to me. So JJ, I'm not using you as an excuse to put you in anything, but when I talk about JJ, I don't ever talk about his wife, and I always have said nice things about her, and that's the truth because I really think I don't think she's ugly. People might think she is. I don't know. I don't. Even though he's done it to me and said it's horrible stuff about my family and put my family on his quote wall. I'm not like that. I've got to answer to God for me, not you. That took over a year to get over. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's something to do with the dog that passed away and you was entertaining it. No? When? I, I don't understand. So is she talking about like when her dog passed away like a year ago? She feels like I was in a chat. So she just try. Is she just picking at straws to fight? No, no, no. I know I was wrong about putting her business out there like that. But let me tell you why. I know the reason why I don't like her and why I could have had a reason to do that. Do you see how stupid that sounds? What is the reason you did that, lovely? Forget all that. What did you do that for? Why? And Michi's chat. No, it wasn't about Michi wasn't talking about her her dog that passed. What was the baby's name? Oh, Michi wasn't talking about her dog that passed away at all. And I wouldn't have been a part of the conversation anyway. Michi was talking about Speedy and his diet and how he eats some about farmers, the farm fresh food with kibble. I promise that's what she said. I wish I had my other phone, or my laptop doesn't work right now. But I promise that's what she's. Me, I don't recall, or I wasn't there for it, and maybe I wasn't listening, so that could be my fault. But I'm pretty sure Michi did not talk about her deceased dog. That's why she's going off on me. Well, see, that's now a fourth person. Look, well, okay, so here's Sakina. Were you aware that she put out that I borrowed money in December? Uh, I think it was December 30th. I think that could be a lie. I'm not sure of the date, but and for that reason, I got trolled. I'm still getting trolled to this day. Somebody came in my chat tonight asking me did I pay her back on December 3rd or January 3rd, like I said I was going to. Um, I'm doing okay, sweetheart. How are you doing? Yeah, she put. Well, I came to her because this dude. It's a complicated situation, but anyway, it's not the current man I'm talking about, and it's nobody's business. But anyway, I was trying to help him out. I referred to him in the email as my boyfriend. I didn't tell her very much about anything because I knew who I was speaking to. So what she did is after I borrowed the money, at first I gave it back because I had sold something on Facebook, right? But then I thought, oh my God, I actually need it for uh something medical. So I did ask for her to send it to me. She did. I was like, wow, that was really nice of Lovely. Wow. And then she gets on YouTube, and I guess when I was told that she was live reading the emails and telling all the business, right? I was in John's chat at the time, and I was just hurt. I don't know why either, because it's not like I didn't know who she was, but it hurt. I'm gonna be honest. That was the last time she could hurt me. But I was like, wow. I guess it was because it was so like I just don't feel like I just don't feel like I deserve that because I didn't do anything to the woman. And anyway, I was like, okay, so because the reason why I know is because trolls are coming in and saying you borrowed money from Lovely, da 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 da, and making all these assumptions about me that are not true. People assume a lot about me, and that's because they don't know the facts. And it's okay. It's not their business either. So I admitted to it, and I was like, yeah, I borrowed money from her. I intend to pay it back. You know, I'm not gonna like not pay her back. I mean, even when I tell my business, I still, if I borrow money from somebody, I'm gonna pay it back. Like I wouldn't want you to keep my money. That's money. That's it's not mine. You didn't give it to me. You let me borrow it. That's dishonest. Anyway, so skip forward. I sent it back to her early because I was trying to find a way to get it. I start school on Monday, and my school's term is still not paid for. Um, it will get paid for. I'm on a payment plan. But like I don't know where these people are getting this money. Blah, 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 blah." I have help at times from my parents, but y'all have no idea what's going on. And I don't care to tell you because it doesn't change the situation. You know what I mean? It doesn't change anything. Everyone has struggles in life. But my problem is to make somebody feel horrible. And Sakina, I know you don't celebrate Christmas, but what I'm saying is it was around a holiday that she claims to celebrate. Um, I celebrated, even with that, the point is it was for no reason. And I was already depressed because I couldn't buy presents from my family. My aunt wasn't here for a second year. Wait, is this a second year? Second Christmas. Yeah, this is a second Christmas without my aunt. It was a second Christmas. It was just I felt empty and I felt worthless. And now I got people on YouTube doing the same thing. It was a lot. So I slept a lot during that time of trying to get her money back as well. So I sent it back to her on December, I think the 29th. It was before January 3rd. Okay. And I don't remember her saying anybody telling me, oh yeah, she told everybody that you paid her back early and gave her a little extra. I didn't give her like $50 extra. I think I gave her like $15, $20 extra. 15, I think. But she didn't say nothing about that. Well, I have to tell you now because she didn't put it out there. I mean, this is like, if I'm on the phone with you, okay, there's a reason for my recording conversations like years ago. It's because I was scammed, right? I don't do that on a regular basis. Like, I don't record phone calls or show everybody's messages. Like, that's not between me and YouTube. That's between myself and that individual. That's not for everybody else's eyes to see, or we would do it in a chat room or on a panel. There is a such thing as privacy. And even if I get in a fight with you, it doesn't mean I'm exposing our whole conversation because I haven't done that to a lot of people that I've met in real life on here. And we just, some of us we've lost touch or split ways or whatever, and some of us we're still friends to this day. And I met a lot of people off of YouTube in person. It does have you sleeping your life away. I didn't want to deal with it. I did not want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with a lot of stuff, and that was just like it was too much. I really did not want to deal with it. And there's a few people off of here behind the scenes that really helped me through it because people in my real life would not understand this. And I did approach a lot of. People in my real life, nobody had it. It was Christmas time. They have kids. And I mean, and some of them I didn't ask because they have little kids. Like, how awful is that? You know? Hey, I know you're buying Christmas presents for your child, and like, can you help me? No, no, I don't think that's appropriate. She claimed to be rich, so I was like, well, a rich person, $100 ain't nothing. Let me pay her back as soon as possible. And she was so nice about it, and I was like, wow, she really has changed. I'm gonna tell you, in that very moment, I was fooled. I was a fool. I was like, lovely, wow, she's a lot different than a person. She's I mean, she's got a lot of stuff that she's done that I recognize that is not good, but I thought I had seen some changes in her. Well, I thought, okay, am I wrong about that, Sakina? I thought she at one point was claiming to be like, maybe I'm lying about that. I thought she had claimed to be wealthy or something like that, have money or bank to bank and big bank for little bank and all that stuff. That's somebody who's claiming they are wealthy. I or maybe I'm confused with somebody else. Maybe I should scratch all those comments. If I do need to apologize, I will. If I'm wrong about that, I'm sorry. But I do recall her saying that. Wait a minute. No, I do recall her saying that. Yeah. Well, I'm not rich, I post, but not for long. And I'll never be rich, like I said. But I just want to be comfortable, be able to pay my bills, be able to help my parents, and live life. That's all I want. That's what I thought. Shut up, Sakina. You know, shut up, Sakina. Oh yeah, she said she's a landlord or something like that. And she owns like trailers and she rents them out, which is pretty cool, I would say. My best friend owns houses. She's a landlord, and that's hard work. Dealing with people and evictions and all that stuff, like that's crazy work. But yeah, my best friend sold all her homes and moved with her wife, so we'll see. So can you be playing games? Your ass. But lovely, you were never blocked on my channel. It takes a lot for me to block somebody who I actually know. And I had said, even though I was like livid with you about what you did, I was actually just waiting for you to be like, you know how you came up on the panel and like apologized to meet you, but you took it back the next day and started doing the same stuff. I was just hoping for a fake apology at some point, you know. Now I just don't care. The apology wouldn't mean anything anyway, and I know you don't mean it because if you meant it, you would have already said it on your own. I do know that about you. I do. I don't think you have remorse for the things you do. I don't think you have a conscience. I just don't. There's a way that you can tell somebody and their morals by like how like on here by how they go with other people when they argue. The things that they will and won't say. It says a lot about you. But you people that sit over in those people's chats, think about when the tables turn on you. You'll see. What am I explaining? How am I explaining wrong? She did take it back to that. She said she went on her panel when she was drunk in the bar. I wait, was she drunk? Whatever. She was out And she said, because John was up there, I saw the replay. She was, I think it was on Michi's panel, and she said she didn't mean to have hurt her feelings or whatever. I'm summing it up. And then a couple, maybe it was a couple days later, whatever it was. Anyway, she reneged on that stuff now. She over there calling her names now, ain't she? Because I got told she was talking about me and Michi. So that's over. I mean, Sour Patch Kid much? I'm not gonna say I'm sorry for something and then turn around and bite you again. Dang. And I get content be stale or whatever, lovely, but you, there's something wrong with you. Fundamentally wrong with you. If there's an insecurity that you have to always talk about your physical attributes and say how cute you are and how rich you are and what you're doing and what you're eating and when you pooped last and when you took a vitamin last when I used to watch you. It's like it's tiring. Nobody wants to know. I'm just letting you know from a viewer standpoint, not even from a content standpoint. Nobody wants to know that. Nobody cares. Nobody. Nobody. Those are things that eventually people use against you. Nobody cares. I don't. Just like people don't care about what I do in my life, which is why I stopped telling them. Nobody cares. What they want you to do is get on here and act the fool that you are. That's what they want from you. What they expect from you, lovely, is for you to act like a complete buffoon. Get on here, lie, scream, threaten people, dox. That's what they want you to do. That's what they know you're capable of, and that's what your niche is. Nobody cares about the food videos. Nobody cares about any other stuff. They just want you to be on here and act a fool. That's it. And the people that you think are your friends are actual that are giving you that clip and that clip and that clip aren't doing you any favors. They're not. They're just perpetuating bullshit. That's it. The next day, I can exaggerate. It seemed like the next day. Well, it was the next day for me because that's the next time I saw her. Hey, mm-mm. Like whatever. I don't know down here. Does it have a time? Where's the time? Oh, okay. 49 minutes. Okay. Well, that's. I'm not gonna spend too much more time on here on this subject. I didn't really spend too much time on it already. I was trying to give you some time that if you wanted to type in the chat, I could give you a link and we could have spoken. Because what I'm not going to do is come on your panel and have you over talk me. Now here, we'll both be able to speak because you're not going to over talk me. Not here, and you wouldn't over talk me there either. I just don't feel like screaming. All you're gonna do is knock me down off the panel, and that's fine because I'll just go over here and go live. And whoever catches it catches it. If they don't. I don't care. I got it out. Bye. Okay. I am Miss Annette. Happy New Year. I know you're right, Miss Annette, but it's the. Am I making any sense? It's the way she went about it, and then the way she keeps on. Um, like she's like one of those kids in school that would pull my ponytails to try to get my attention. It's annoying and it's obvious and I don't understand it. Like especially when it's not provoked. You know what I mean? Our pets are our family. Yes, I am a dog lover. I love animals in general. I just love animals. I always used to put up videos about, showing the animals in the yard, animals I would see in nature, wherever I would go. We get a lot of deer here, a lot of different kinds of birds. Um, I just love animals. I love animals. Sometimes I like animals more than I like people. Why would I pick on a poor little dog? He's so cute and he makes her happy. Like she's genuinely happy, it seems. I don't laugh at anybody who passed away. I don't laugh at people who pass away. I definitely don't. I definitely don't laugh at people because it's not funny. It's very hurtful. And I definitely don't laugh at um, pets either. I don't remember the circumstances of her baby's death, or her baby puppy's death. But whatever happened, it couldn't have been happy. I know what it felt like to me to lose my 13-year-old dog, and I still cry over that. It's a lasting hurt, and you probably won't get over it. Grief is something that a lot of people deal with differently. I don't deal well with grief at all, and I've said that for years. I don't lose people or things well because once I love you, I really do. I do not deal well with grief. That- don't speak on it. She was there when no one else was. Yeah, but I mean, Miss Annette, can you see it from from my standpoint? Did she get because she was there when no one else was? Did she have the right to make me feel like dirt around Christmas and expose my neediness? It's kind of like if I were to. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I gave someone homeless some food, right? So it's like me taking a video of that and putting it on the internet. It's exploiting someone. I don't like that. Don't make me feel bad about just don't do that to people. I don't think that's right. I've been saying nothing, but like she keeps on coming to my channel. It's a lot of things, and then she mentioned me that dude, I'm not calling you a dude, missing that. I'm sorry, but she's also lying on me, missing that. There's I think three lies that I pointed out in this live, and that's just the ones I was told about. I'm sure there's more, but I haven't listened to the live where when she talked about um when she read the email initially, and I won't be listening to the one she did tonight. And the reason why I don't listen to the first one is that I don't want to get really, really mad at her, and I don't want to listen to this one because I don't want to get to the point where I like almost hate her or something. Like I don't dislike Lovely, like she just hurt me, and I don't understand why she keeps on doing that, and I'm actually really pissed off, and I'm just really, I just, mm, yeah, I repay my debt. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I feel betrayed. Yeah, I said that I said so incorrectly all the time. I definitely don't hate her. I just like, I just like her ways immensely. But she does also have some good things that she does. But sometimes now I be feeling like, does she do those things with intent? Like, is everything like, share, and subscribe with Lovely? I don't get it, man. My people told me someone told her that. I think so. I don't know if she actually saw you saying these things. Okay. So she didn't vet it. No, I didn't vet what I was told either. So if that's the case, we might just have a misunderstanding. Everyone on this app has betrayed each other. That's not true. You know how many times I've been betrayed and haven't done anything to anyone? That's not true. It's not true at all. That's really not true. But oh, wait a minute. I don't know who a dope is, but I hope it's not somebody I'm friends with. Okay. Yeah. That's Linda. Girl, shut up. Oh, Sakina. Lord. Okay, so let me wrap this up. Lovely. Mm, I don't know what to say to you. I said enough. I just, I'm confused. I just, I don't even care about all the other stuff you said for real. I just want to know what made you do that. Actually, I think I know. Wait a minute, hold on. I think the premise of you even reading that email was you thought that I was talking badly about you on John's panel, which I wasn't. Is that what it was? Is that what I was told? That could be a lie. I don't know. It could be not a lie, but it could be a misunderstanding. But just tell me what it was because I never talked about you bad on that panel either. It's still up. It's like there. Like, what was the reason for this? I don't know. It's no more of that. Sakina. None. Plus, my circle is like a dot. I don't talk to many people anyway. I used to talk to a lot of people, which got me in a lot of stuff because I was, sharing this and sharing that and talking about my life to this person, talking about my life to that person. I know exactly who I speak to, what I tell them, when I tell them, how I tell them now. And it was like the things I told her. Um, I know exactly what I told her, why I told her them, because I knew there was a potential of her coming out and saying what something. Period. You can't tell somebody everything that you can't really trust. That says they can't hold water. At least she's honest about that. I have to give her that credit. I'm not mad about that. Some people cannot hold water. Like it'd be too good to them. They'd be like, "Oh God, I gotta tell somebody." I get it. I'm not like that though. I be forgetting what people tell me. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. It's about saying something about the dog. I didn't say nothing about her baby. I didn't. Nothing bad. If she considers me saying to talk to the doctor about the diet change, I was actually looking out for her dog. Oh my God. But it's like, you know what, Lovely? Here's the thing. You could talk about everybody and say whatever you want to say with no recourse. But when somebody mentions something to do with you, you blow a gasket. What? Girl, or you twist it. or you don't listen to it, or you didn't hear it yourself. You know I didn't say nothing about your dog. Bad. Nothing. I don't have to tell you your dog is cute and be lying. I don't say empty words. I really think your dog is cute. I know mine's cute, but I think your dog is cute too. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up or down on your way out. I didn't say anything about a dang dog that was bad. No. Unless I was having an out about experience. What is there something bad about our dog? Am I lying? Lovely, come in here and tell me that I'm lying. And what I said, please. I mean, so I could at least apologize for whatever it is that you think I said about your dog. I mean, come on. So now you're excusing telling them all my business for something that I said in the future, which is today. What? That y'all are y'all wrapping your mind around this? So in December, she said something. She told my personal business that I had with her because of something I would say in January. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, let that be the reason. Okay. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm off it. Bye, guys.